everybody, my name is Lavanya Mahate and I'm the owner of Saffron Valley Restaurants. Today I'm going to show you how to make Chana Masala, also called as chole. The English name for chole or chana is chickpeas or garbanzo beans. It's a very popular dish at restaurants across the world, and we are going to make Chana Masala at home today. So I have 16 ounce or 1 pound of dry chickpeas. So these are uncooked, unsoaked dry chickpeas. So I'm going to actually boil these with enough water to cover them. I'm also going to add some salt while they're cooking, about 1 teaspoon of salt, and I'm going to add a tea bag of black tea, which imparts a nice color to the dish, more like the North Indian style of Chana Masala, where you get a dark, rich brown color. So this is a little tip or trick that you could use to make your Chana Masala look more appealing and taste really good as well. So we're going to let this boil for close to 1 hour. So you want to close the lid and then ever so often just check on it to make sure that it's not boiling over, or if there's like white foam on top, you just skim the top so the chickpeas get cooked nice and soft. You want to make sure that they're cooked really soft. So it takes about an hour, maybe a bit more, but let's start cooking these chickpeas and then we're going to check in just a bit to see how they're doing. So the chickpeas boiled for about 1 hour, and now I'm going to drain them in a strainer, and I'm going to get started on actually cooking these. Start with a pan like this and oil, about 3 tablespoons of oil to coat the bottom of the pan. I'm going to use some cumin, which is called jeera, 1 teaspoon. You want to be really quick in toasting these, as they can get burnt really quick. I also have some whole garam masala, bay leaves, star anise, cinnamon, and some cloves. So these are going to toast in the oil and impart a nice flavor to the dish. These are my whole spices. Take about 15 to 20 seconds to toast. Next, I'm going to add 2 cups of finely chopped onions and saute the onions for about 5 to 8 minutes till they're nice and translucent and just turn brown, slightly brown. Next, I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of ginger garlic paste. Ginger garlic paste is a paste that's made by taking equal amounts of ginger and garlic with some water in a blender to get it going into a smooth paste. So ginger garlic paste is very essential in Indian cooking, and it lends a nice rich flavor to the curries as we let all the flavors develop here. And next I'm going to add 2 cups of chopped tomatoes. So finely chopped tomatoes go in there, and I'm going to cook this until it forms a pulp. In about 2 minutes, I'm going to add all the spices in there as well, so they can all cook together and develop the flavors. Going to add 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder for a nice bright yellow color. Going to add 1 teaspoon of red chili powder or Kashmiri chili powder. Going to add 2 teaspoons of chopped green chilies, green peppers. I'm using serrano peppers here, but you could also use jalapeno. Then I'm going to use 1.5 teaspoons of salt. We already have some salt in our cooked chickpeas or chana, so we want to be careful with the amount of salt we put in here. Next is our main ingredient, main spice for this dish, which is Chana Masala powder. So I'm going to add 3 teaspoons of the Chana Masala powder. Chana Masala powder can be store-bought or you can make it. It's a blend of coriander, cumin, cardamom, cinnamon, cloves, some mango powder, amchur, and some pomegranate seed powder. So if you don't have all these ingredients in your pantry, I would recommend that you can just buy store-bought chana masala, which is what this is today. It has a mix of all these different spices. It's looking really pretty, and I can smell all the spices. I'm gonna just let this cook for another 5 to 8 minutes until everything forms like a pulp, and then we can add our chickpeas and finish the curry. Next, I'm going to add our boiled and drained chickpeas or garbanzo beans into the onion and tomato mixture. Give it a nice mix. And add 2 cups of water to let this cook for another 10 to 15 minutes. Now at this point, a simple trick to make the gravy more luscious and smooth is to take about 1 cup of the chickpeas and the onion tomato mixture, blend it in a blender, and add it right back so the sauce is nice and rich and thick. So I've added the chickpeas that I've just blended, and it's already looking a bit more thicker, creamier, and more luscious. And we're going to let this cook for 10 to 15 minutes where it all comes together and it looks like a really, really slow cooked dish. The chana masala is ready. It smells so good, so fragrant, and looks amazing. So I'm going to garnish it with some chopped cilantro, about a tablespoon. And I just made some puris or fry bread, which is a classic combination with chana masala. So I'm going to serve chana masala with some puris. Looks so pretty. I'm going to put a star anise on top and some more cilantro for garnish. There you have it, chana masala. Gonna give it a try. The right amount of spiciness and tang from the chana masala, and the chickpeas just melt in your mouth, and it's an amazing dish. It's a great vegetarian recipe, and thank you so much for watching. I hope you can try this, and let us know what other dishes you'd like us to make, as well as like our channel if you like this video and want to get updates on more. Thank you.